All right, we're starting off with our chocolate fudge in our pre-made frozen pie crust. We're gonna use this whole jar. Make sure to get all of that out. All right, that's all of that delicious hot fudge. The next thing we're gonna add is 3 cups of our pecan pieces. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so tasty, you guys. All right, that looks like about 3 cups. Now I have 3 eggs that we're gonna pop right into our pie crust with our pecans and our hot fudge. Ooh, make sure it stays in the crust. I have here some mini chocolate chips. I'm doing the semi-sweet ones, but you could do milk chocolate or dark chocolate. And we're gonna add 2/3 of a cup of these mini chocolate chips right in there. Oh yeah, it's gonna be so good. It is my take on a fudgy pie, but with some nutty flavors. I have here some light brown sugar, and we're gonna add 1/4 cup of light brown sugar. That's just gonna complement those pecans beautifully. All right, and then I'm gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of my vanilla extract. So that's gonna be 1/2 of a... Best part about these lids is that they are a teaspoon measurement. And then the last thing we're gonna add is 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Now you could mix this all in a bowl. I know you guys are gonna tell me that anyways, but I hate doing dishes, so if I can skip a bowl, I'm going to. All right, that looks like 1/4, and you guys know what's coming next. We're gonna bring that hot fudge spatula, and we are going to mix everything together. The hot fudge, the pecans, the eggs, the heavy whipping cream, the brown sugar, the vanilla extract, all in our pie crust to create a delicious, fudgy, nutty pie that everyone will love. So we're gonna, take our time and really get everything well combined. All right, look how rich and fudgy that looks. It is perfectly mixed, and it is ready to go in the oven. My oven is set to 350, and this is gonna be in there for 50 minutes. All right, our pie is out of the oven and cooling down. I have a frosted bowl, and I'm gonna add the rest of our heavy whipping cream into our bowl. This is gonna go beautifully with that pie that we are waiting to dig into. Oh my goodness. Okay, once we have our heavy whipping cream in there, we're gonna also add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we're gonna use that lid because it is our best friend. It was a little too much, but that's okay. A little vanilla never hurt nobody. Last thing we're gonna add to this mixture is some powdered sugar. I'm gonna add about 1 cup of powdered sugar. Yummy. A lot of times I just eyeball these amounts because it's impossible to mess this up. So let's go ahead and start whipping it all together so that we can get a delicious whipped cream for our pie. Oh my goodness, look how light and fluffy that is. Yummy. All right, now a little fun fact. If you put this in the freezer for 24 hours instead of the fridge, it becomes vanilla ice cream. Let's get that pie. Oh my, look at this little heavenly dessert. Oh, it smells like brownies in this house. And I did let it cool for an hour. It does say to let it cool completely, but I can't wait any longer. I was patient. Make sure you cut all the way through. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that ooey gooiness. Oh, that's exactly what it's supposed to look like. And if you let it cool completely, I swear it won't be this gooey. That's just the melted chocolate. Now, before we dig in, we have to top it with homemade whipped cream.
That's a lot of whipped cream.
I really love whipped cream. All right, let's give this a try.